for my Uncle Al. So I'm going to do, in honor of my Uncle Alan, who donated $100 to our campaign for Ladies in Waiting to get to Edinburgh Fringe Festival. Woo! I'm doing a drunk history based on the Wright brothers because my uncle is a pilot. So I'm going to talk about the brothers Wright. Okay. So basically, there are these two guys. They had other siblings as well, but I don't know their names. So it's Orville and Wilbur. And I think they were like Swiss and German. And when they were kids, their dad would go and do stuff. Like, I think he was like a merchant. I don't know, he traveled. He traveled in the day. And he brought back his little helicopter model, which apparently they had that. They didn't have airplanes yet, but they had models of helicopters. I don't understand that. But he brought back, it was like made of cork and bamboo and paper. And they were kids, and they were like, oh yes, this is science, interesting, yes. And then they grew up, and I don't remember which one's older. I'm sorry. Well, one of them was like, I'm going to go to Yale, and I'm going to be a great guy, and I'm going to do stuff. And then he was playing ice hockey, and he got hit in the face. Yeah. Shit. You might need to edit that out. Okay. I don't know. So he got hit in the face with like something, like a puck or something. And he was like, no, my dreams of going to Yale, I'll never go to Yale because, oh, I'm sad now because of my face, ugh. And it put him into depression, which is sad. And then he didn't go to Yale. And then he and his brother, whichever one of them it was, they started a newspaper company together. And they started printing, and they were like, oh yeah, and they were like, oh, let's read research stuff. Let's read about science. Science is great. We love science, yeah. And then eventually they got fascinated by bicycles. So then they started making their own bicycles, and they had a bike shop. What? It's like the late 1800s. The bikes are like the newest craze. And they're like, yeah, we'll sell our own bicycles. This is great. And they're still like, yeah, science, let's read research. And then there was this German guy, Otto something, and he had gliders, and they were really fascinated by him. And he was, one day it was like early 1900s, and like 1900, or like right before 1900, I don't know. But he was flying this glider, and then it crashed, because a lot of people were building these flying machines, like, for hundreds of years, people were working on flying machines. And so this Otto guy dies, and they're like, no, oh God. And so they take his design, and they take like different other people's designs, and then they were like, we can make our own flying machine. Yeah, let's make our own flying machine. And so they do, and they go to this place in North Carolina, I don't remember, it's like K-Hawk or something, I don't know. And they go to North Carolina because it's got like breezes, it's great, it's got sand, the sand is soft, they go there. And so, they go to North Carolina in 1903, or no, 1900, yeah, 1900, and I think. And they start making these flying machines, right, and they're testing out these gliders, and then in 1903, on like December 14th, they were like, oh, we're gonna fly our machine, it's ready now, and then it wasn't ready, it was like partially successful, and they're like, oh, I guess it wasn't quite ready, but we'll try it again in a few days. So then they fixed it, and then they flew, they successfully flew and landed, because like, technically to be an airplane, you have to be like, you have to weigh more than air, which is like duh, and then you have to be manpower, which also, okay, and then there was like 3 points of axes on a plane, or whatever, and so like you have to have like all of that combined to be an airplane technically, and the Wright brothers were the first people to do that. So they did that, and they flew their plane, and then in December 17th, 1903, and the following year, they flew in circles, and then the following year they flew like a bunch of miles in like 38 minutes. This was really like, oh, this is the first time that's ever happened. That was 1905. And then World War II happened, and people were like, oh, we can use planes to kill people. So that's what the Wright brothers did. They didn't kill people, that sounds bad.
Off we go into the wild blue yonder, climbing high into the
wine, pizza, wine, beer. It's like a parfait. Pizza. I'm drunk, yes.